Pusha T and Drake's beef is one of hip-hop's most iconic narratives and dates back to almost 2 decades ago. But in the past few years, it has gotten so out of hand, many fans believed it was going to result in someone being shot or injured. It all goes back to 2006, when Pusha T and Pharrell Williams released a song called Mr. Me Too, a song about people in the industry trying to be like them. Many people believe this was directed at Lil Wayne, as he and Pharrell had an ongoing beef after Wayne wore Bape in a music video for Hustler's Music. It is widely believed that Pharrell and Pusha T were the first people in the industry to wear Bape. Although Wayne didn't reply with another diss track, he later fired back on Twitter by saying, "Fuck Pusha T and anyone that loves him." Now, Lil Wayne and Drake are heavily associated through Cash Money Records, so it's no surprise Drake eventually got involved back then. Over the course of the years, the beef between Pusha T and Drake has become hotter and hotter and is more personal than ever before. It all started on the 25th of May in 2018 when Pusha T released his third studio album Daytona, where he accused of Drake of using ghostwriters on the song Infrared, specifically mentioning Quentin Miller.
It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin, at the mercy of a game where the codes is missing.
Only 4 hours later, Drake released a song called Duppy Freestyle, where he responded to Pusha T's ghostwriting claims by pointing out that Kanye West, who produced Infrared, has openly received help writing from a couple of artists, including Drake himself.
So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need.
However, many believe Drake crossed the line when he name-dropped Pusha T's fiancé.
I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams.
The beef was more personal than ever, and the tension between the two was high. There was pressure on Pusha T to respond. However, no one expected what would happen next.
It's about to be a surgical summer. Chop the tops off the coupe.
On the 25th of May 2018, just 4 days after Duppy Freestyle dropped, Pusha T released The Story of Adidon, where he took shots at Drake and some of the people in his circle, while also revealing something no one knew about the rapper at the time. On this track, Pusha took shots at OVO 40, one of Drake's producers who also happens to be his best friend. 40 was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 2005, a neurological disease which can cause poor posture.
OVO 40 hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is sick, sick, sick. I got the devil flow, nigga.
Drake later revealed in an interview with LeBron James, what hurt Drake the most was Pusha T making fun of his friend.
Hey man, there's no rules in this shit, but there are fucking rules in this shit. Wishing death on my friend that has MS.
Pusha later replied to this on a comment on Instagram. In response to Drake naming his fiancé on a diss track, Pusha revealed who Drake was dating at the time.
Since you name drop my fiancé, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her.
Pusha is referring to Sophie Brousseau, a French ex-porn actress who Drake had been spotted with in multiple occasions.
Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star, let her be your world. Yeah.
However, this doesn't end here, as Pusha raps.
A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh.
According to Pusha T, Drake had a child with a female mentioned previously. This was a shock to the world, as Drake had never announced this. Drake initially denied these claims, with his representative even going as far as saying, "This woman has a very questionable background. She has admitted to having multiple relationships. She's one of many women claiming he got them pregnant." However, various text messages were leaked, where we can see Drake trying to convince the ex-adult film actress to have an abortion, although she refused. "I want you to have an abortion. I can't kill my baby simply to indulge you. Sorry. Indulge me? Fuck you. You do know what you're doing. You think you're gonna get money." Drake eventually came clean and revealed in an interview he had to take not 1, not 2, but 3 different DNA tests to confirm the baby was his.
I actually did a DNA test for my son, and they came back to us and they said that the DNA test got ruined in transit, and that they couldn't be 100% sure that that was my son or not. It actually wasn't until a week before the album came out that I got confirmation that that was definitely my son. It took me 2 more solid tests with 2 different companies.
He also accused Kanye of telling Pusha about his son, as the rapper knew about this.
I send him a picture of my son.
Oh my God.
I tell him I'm having trouble with my son's mother. We had a conversation. I shared my...
So you didn't get Pusha T the information?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But what, don't pull me to this conversation.
This would have made sense, considering these two are beefing at the time, because of, you know...
Boopy-dee-scoop. Scoop-dee-dee-whoop. Whoop-dee-scoop-dee-poop. Poop-dee-scoop-dee-scoop-dee-whoop.
I wake up now to this text from him, like passive, like sends me something I did. Yo, I love you, brother. Lift Yourself comes out with him just talking nonsense.
Pusha later denied this and revealed Noah Shabib was the one to reveal the secret about Drake's son.
The information came from 40. It didn't come from Kanye at all. 40 is sleeping with a woman. He talks to her daily, 5-6 hours a day. With that also came the fact that Drake has a child. With that also came the trip that everybody took to go see the child and bring them gifts and all of this information.
However, this doesn't end here, as many people were offended by the cover of the song, where we see Drake doing blackface. This is a practice white people used to do, where they would paint their face black with the objective of imitating a dark African complexion. However, it is now frowned upon in the US. Many people, such as Charlemagne, were offended by the cover and had something to say.
To me, Drake in blackface, which is the cover of that record, I just need to know why that man was wearing blackface. That same energy you all have for white people at Halloween, or those college kids who be doing that for whatever reason, y'all have to have that same energy for your favorite rapper, Drake. And I want to know why he had on blackface and why he thought that was okay. And I think that Drake shouldn't be allowed to say the N-word until further notice.
Drake responded on an Instagram story stating, where he was working on a project that was about young black actors struggling to get roles, being stereotyped and typecast. In the end, some people had to step in before the beef went too far, including the CEO of Rap Lot Records, Jay Prince, who told Drake to end the beef. Leave a like and a comment below and say who do you think won this beef, and don't forget to subscribe.